Hi guys, it's Natalie Zangan, also known as Mother Goose. So I wanted to do this video for you guys about a then what journey that I was talking to you guys earlier and I was typing about. So many times people go through life and they say that I'm in a challenging time in my life because I'm not married yet, I don't have kids yet, I don't have children to raise. It's really, really important for us to do this like mind review of then what. Let's say I'm not married yet. Okay, you're married. Then what? I want to have kids. Then what? I want to raise them. Then what? I want to see them being successful. Then what? I want to see them prosper and be happy. Then what? And many of these things sometimes we do because we are sort of trying to like keep ourselves busy and occupied, but we forget to also like slow down and see what is our true purpose in this world. Like, what is the reason God sent us into this world? What is the intention he has for us? Like in Judaism, our life is to live a purposeful life with meaning. It's not about pursuit of happiness. It's a pursuit of purpose in every single way that we can. So if my only purpose is to be a wife and a mother, what happens if for different reasons at that moment my kids or my husband might be busy doing something? Then what happens? Then who am I? Then what am I about? Then what's my purpose in this world? And many women do not think about this, and what happens is they're single, then they become adolescent and they're so eager to get married at 18, 19, 20, get married. Many that things can work out for them. 20, let's say 25, then they have their kids, and then you spend anywhere, God willing, if God gives you kids at the right time, early on in your life, you spend like 10 years or like 15 years, depending on how many kids and age group, of hands-on mothering. And then over time, the kids get older, right? And they don't need you as much. Then what? Then what is your purpose? Then what happens to who you are when you wake up in the morning, when you don't have as much cooking, cleaning, house chores, and things to take care of? Then what? Then who are you? Then what is your purpose? Then what is your initiative? Then what are you trying to do in this world? If you make everything revolve around people and things you're doing for people, then what happens when those people don't need you as much? Who are you then? Then what? Midlife crisis doesn't happen just because people reach the age of 40 or 50. Midlife crisis happens because life expectation and the needs they have for us as a woman changes. Then what? Then who are you? Then what are you representing? Then what are your purposes? So if you don't have other things in your life that gives you meaning, purpose, and a sense of being, it becomes really challenging when the people in your life that you spend so much time on don't need you as much. Who are you? Then what? That's why it's so important as we're raising, especially girls, to make sure that every single human being has a purpose in this world that God brought them in. Besides, God willing, getting married and having a husband and children, there's more that God expects from us. What are your talents? What are your strengths? What are your abilities? What are you good at? Do you have friends? Do you have hobbies? Do you have Torah classes that you attend? Do you have meaningful activities that you do? Do you leave time for exercising? You need to have more than what's in your life. Otherwise, you will crash. And the empty nesters, when it's what it's called when children grow up and completely leave the house, you go through this like identity crisis of who am I now? So the more you build on this from now, when you are single, when you are young, and you create those additions of what your besides your roles, who you are, it gives you more of a purposeful, meaningful life. And I'm a big believer of meeting people in your life that have a good vibe. You know, sometimes you could even have friends that could be a bit older than you, younger than you. It's people that give us that vibe of contentment, purposefulness, creating opportunities to grow and blossom. People that watch my videos, my Mother Goose channel, and like they see my kids, they're like, oh my God, you're Mother Goose's child. My children don't see as excitement as some of the people in this group that watch it. My spouse has never even watched any of the videos. So when we find alternative ways to being and not expecting from our immediate family members, life shifts and gives us more opportunities. Let me know what you think about this video and what your thoughts are. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful, blessed day. And make sure to diss your then what journey tonight and let me know where you got with it.